Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome back to the Operation Hill 100 channel where we do what? Focus on healing, humor, and hot motherfucking topics. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Happy New motherfucking year, my good people! Whammy! Y'all saw the text I sent, so I know y'all cursing me for filth because I was a little late today. But I listen. I had some things to get into. You ain't gonna get my motherfucking pressure up. I'm here. That's all that motherfucking matters. Y'all don't do me like that, right? But today, I'm not going to keep y'all too long because I already know I'm late. But we got to get into some things with these motherfucking shows because we have to cackle. Manny, I want to hear your take on it. Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you hit the thumbs up in the video. Please make sure you hit the thumbs up. I hope your holiday season was festive. I hope you're ready for the new year. I hope you pushed through and pumped through and you got some new goals to accomplish because I know I do. And we're going to get this show on the road. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, please hit the thumbs up on the video. We're going to do show reviews today. So we're going to do baddies, and I think we're going to do Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of current events that we could pop our shit on. Hey, T for my nosy neighbor and my nosy neighbor award recipients. Let's get into it. Let's get the fuck into it because we got to curse the girls down, right? All right, first and foremost, we got baddies. I don't even want to cackle. Melisita, my nosy neighbor. Ladies and gentlemen, please hit the thumbs up on the video. Like the video. Hit the thumbs up on the video. All right. Here we motherfucking go. So this is Baddies USA. I don't know what number episode it is, but it is here. You know, these bitches ratchet. All right, so it's starting off with Marsh and Taseki still rumbling in the jungle. Boom, doom, 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 boom, doom, 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 boom, doom, doom, doom. So Krishan nut ass is on the side popping shit, right? I got a question. Well, now I don't have that. Oh, okay. Episode 7. Big T for no. Big T for no. See, that's why she got the Nosy Neighbor award. That's right, T for. Okay, so I don't have this question no more. But I had this question originally when I was watching it when she was like, eat my feet. I was like, what the fuck she talking about? But then I found out after a while what she was talking about, right? So Krishan is calling Taseki a hater. Taseki is saying Krishan is homeless. And then boom, Marsha and Taseki running again. Boom, doom, 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 doom. Krishan, wasn't your teeth in on the other episodes or no? Never mind. Nope. It's a new year. It's a new me. Y'all not gonna do that to me. So anyway, Mariah Lynn, shut your psoriasis having ass the fuck up. She in her confessional talk about I don't respect that. Krishan, you letting your sister fight. No, you letting your sister beat up your friend. Put it on the floor. Put it on the floor. Mariah, we don't want to hear that no confessional. I'm tired of y'all confessional bitches anyway. Put it on the motherfucking floor. I'm sick of that shit too. So anyway, Taseki throws her gum at Rock. Taseki and Marsh go round number 86. Boom, doom, 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 boom, doom, 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 boom, doom, 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 right? One thing I could give Marsh, right? Marsh was fighting. Marsh want to be on baddies. Marsh ass ain't fucking low. You see, she hurried up and grabbed that chain. Baddies. So Marsh want to be on baddies. That's it. But I ain't gonna lie. In all fairness, she deserved a spot because my son was she was getting back out there. Boom, doom, 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 boom, doom, 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 boom, doom, doom, and she wasn't. Okay, she was losing, but she wasn't getting beat down to the ground. How Taseki do? You know what it was about Marsh? Taseki is a person who she fight with her face, with her head up. So it ain't no she throwing punches and ducking. No, her head is up, so she making sure her punches land. Do 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 do. Whereas Marsh, you could tell she a little bit more like a wrestler because she kept trying to pull Taseki here and stuff like that, and she was getting a good grip. And like she said, she even got it that one down one time and put her give her a spot, Melissa. Come on now. So she, so Taseki mouth was even bloody. So I said, okay, my girl Marsh said, fuck y'all hoes. I'm fighting this bitch. And ain't shit y'all could do to me, right? So then Marsh is out of breath. But like I said, she was holding her own. Sometimes Taseki is Taseki, sometimes she Latifah. I feel like when she Taseki, she's trying to be nice and cool and calm and collected. But when she is Latifah, she's in Baltimore in a boxing ring. I'm here for both of them. I like Taseki, right? So next thing you know, Krishan is calling her mother. I didn't get that part. But hey, Miss Carlene, my nosy neighbor's back, girl. Miss Carlene, I'm sick of them motherfuckers. Them heifers fighting. Listen. You know what it is I don't like about it? I don't mind a little rumble in the jungle, but then like some little emotional, personal moments and some growth and some. I don't like just a straight up, boom, bop, 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 bop. Right? So, anywho, why was Krishan calling the mother? You ain't never listened to the mama. Nah, I'm not going. You know what? Loving drugs, loving other drugs, right? So, anywho, Taseki starts telling her, "I'm gonna ruin everything around you," right? So, Krishan is trying to grab on Taseki and kiss on Taseki and hug her. I told y'all in my last video one thing about the Malone sisters: they do not know boundaries. Hey, Linda, my nosy neighbor, they do not know personal. I mean, they do not know personal space. They don't not have boundaries with personal space. So whenever they like riled up, they are the type of people that get really close to you and yell in your face and grab on you. I know for me that's very frustrating, but I also know sometimes when I get drunk I could do that too. But listen, don't judge my fucking life because it's 2026 and I'm changing. But in any event, they don't know personal space. So Krishan start grabbing on Taseki, crying, "You're my sister, and I love you." And Taseki was like, "You full of shit, bitch. You don't love me. You called me a pedo. I ain't here for your fucking ass, right?" And I'm here with Taseki on that one. Don't try that shit now because your check running low. Ain't no be sisters and all that. And I want you to know I love you and all this and all of that. Security is in the middle. Taseki aloe topped and came down. You know Taseki love her fucking aloe. So once her aloe came down, Taseki put on her Zeus t-shirt. Latifah is here. Do. Right, Latifah. Right. I'm here for Latifah. Krishan. Come here. Krishan, I have a question. You had a pacifier chain on? Absolutely not. So, anywho, you know what? In all honesty, right? I'm laughing and stuff, but I gotta be serious for 1 minute. What's happening publicly with these blood sisters is very, very sad. Like, this is an elite level of deep-seated trauma. And I know it is for entertainment purposes, and they getting a check to expose all of their trauma, but again, the healer in me just not to this magnitude. I ain't gonna front. It is entertainment, but again, I have my own sisters. Like I first of all, being treated that way by your sister, and then having the world watch and judge, and that it's just too much. It's a lot. It's a lot. So sometimes, especially like when they both start getting emotional and they start pulling out the family secrets, and it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So, so my niece, Summer the other. I don't give a fuck. Let me let y'all know one thing. Summer is an annoying ass Aquarius, but that's my niece. That's my niece. That's our family. That's my niece. Summer said, "Taseki, that's it. Leave her alone. You lost. Go sit down. Find something to do." I was cracking up. Summer is such a fucking troublemaker. And one thing I can say about Summer, she not like psoriasis having that's Mariah. We gonna call her Soraya. Mariah, the Lynn name on here is Soraya because you got psoriasis, bitch. One thing about you, you'll say it in the confessional. Some are gonna say in the confessional. Some are gonna say it in your face. Some are gonna tell you why you got her in the headlock. Some are gonna tell you when she's spitting up blood, bitch. Some are gonna tell you from the motherfucking coffin. That's why I fucks with some of the other. That's that Aquarius shit. I'ma talk my motherfucking shit. I don't fuck who don't like that shit. And I'ma stand 10 toes down in it, and I'ma go up against the whole world if they think I'm wrong. Right, Nisi? So she was like, "Taseki, go to bed. It's over. You out of breath. You lost." And I was cracking up, girl. Summer is a fucking cackle, right? So then Krishan starts saying, "What if I fight your friends? What if I pop on that shit popping that?" So I'm like, "Oh shit. Look how she threw my niece in there." Now my niece ain't want no motherfucking smoke. Anna was like, because first of all, they didn't know where you was at, bitch. You ain't low. They didn't know where the fuck you was at. Anna, you was ducking and weaving and hiding. And when you could hide and when you came on, you was like, "Huh, where I'm at? What I'm doing here again? What's my name again?" They was like, she's like, "Yeah, because I should pop your motherfucking ass. What if, see how she fighting my friend?" She's like, I ain't had nothing to do. I ain't even in that. I ain't even. Because, Krishan is a fucking demon, so she ain't want no smoke with that. And I felt sorry. Y'all leave my fucking niece alone, right? So then in comes Natalie Nunn. Oh, yeah, and Biggie, what Krishan said that Biggie fucking hunchback of Notre Dame looking at Sydney took, well, yeah, because they knew not to, involve me. Biggie, put that shit on the floor. But I dare you. I dare you say what you said in that confessional on the floor in front of them sisters. Because they both would have dog walked and Molly whopped your scary ass. And I'm a curse your scary, big, wide back, quarterback, Oh, girl, I'ma tear you up at the end of this video, you beard having bitch. I cannot stand Biggie. I've been told y'all she needs to. I don't know why they brought this bitch the fuck back. But anywho, right? So then Anna was like, listen, I don't want no smoke, right? So in comes Natalie Nunn. Natalie, that was a good motherfucking Louis scarf you had on. That was a good Louis scarf, right? So Krishan's trying to explain her motherfucking point to Natalie. Natalie is looking like, oh my fucking goodness, here we go again. On top of that, why is Marsh here? You know what it looked like to me? You know what it looked like to me? It looked like Natalie is a little bit done with this and she want to pass the baton. But again, it's good money, so she's not. I think she want to step out the spotlight a little bit. So I think they trying to. If you notice, it looked like they trying to basically like funnel it over to Rolly to be more like in Natalie's position, where Natalie probably would play the background and be the producer and stuff. Because you could tell, because even with the drama, she just looks so out of it. Like, oh my God, this is exhausting, and it is exhausting. So anywho. Krishan started explaining to her. She's like, why the fuck is Marsh here? Natalie, let me tell you what the fuck else going on. Marsh also had on a baddie chain and she was like, baddies. So not you ain't know Marsh was there, girl. Marsh is over there repping the set. You better go check that shit. You better dig your chin in her back. So Taseki was like, and Taseki, I want to give you your flowers right here. I want to give you your flowers. Because Taseki said what needed to be said. I don't know if it was Taseki or Latifah, but you know what she said? She said, you childish. You walking around without a tooth. You childish. That is childish. What? Girl, oh my God. Krishan, you know, God knows, Lord knows, heaven only knows. That tooth out of that mouth is going to be the death. I cannot stop. I just can't stomach Krishan, period. So, anywho, Natalie's like, listen, I'm trying to get down to business. Taseki and Krishan still going at it. These sisters are very exhausting. Yeah, and then, Taseki said, and you homeless, bitch. And look at your hair. And you don't care about yourself. And I'm tired of seeing them Walmart joggers and them white ups. And I hate that blue face tattoo on your face. I hate you because you light skinned. I hate you because you ain't got no teeth. I hate you because you call me a pedo. She just ripped into Krishan, asking Krishan, was like, what do you mean, bro? I hate you. And Krishan, girl, God, please give me the strength. I gotta pray. So, anywho, Natalie's like, listen, I'm trying to give the order to performances, right? So she wanted Anna to go first, but Anna was a little hesitant. Now, you know, that gave my niece Summer No Other the opportunity to jump on. And she was like, you can't even sing, bitch. You got a voice and you ain't doing nothing with it. Or you using it for the suck dick. Yo, Summer is one of those people. Summer is one of those people that when she's around, you are Stephanie. Hey, my nosy neighbor. Summer is one of those people that you can only take her in doses because after a while you like, Summer, if you don't shut the fuck, she's fighting everybody in the room, the nicest person there. That's just who she the fuck is. But I'm gonna give you the what's crazy about that is when she not around, you gonna miss her. That is what's not fucking nutty about it. It's like, oh Lord, you exhausting, you tired, and you get on my nerves. But when you ain't around, girl, I miss you. So Summer, that's the Aquarius. That's the Aquarius. I've always been told, girl, you crazy, you too much, you know. And again, a good time. So when you're not around, you miss. Summer just young, so she all of her good energy goes into being a shit starter. And not to mention it's entertainment and she getting paid for it. So hey, I'm here for it, right? So then Krishan and Marsh decided to leave. Krishan was like, oh, Miss Carly said Summer's one of those people I would never be around. That's my niece, Miss Carly. You know what it is too? I can see too. Also, it definitely has something to do with our age because that would be draining for me at the age I'm at now. But I ain't gonna lie, if I was like 22, Summer would have been my homie because she drama. She drama, and that drama is entertainment. But when you get older, you just want peace. You ain't really got time for no drama. So I totally get that from your standpoint, Miss Carly, because that's how I feel now. I am in a place in my life I want zero negative drama. So, anywho, Krishan and Marsh decide, she's like, I can't be here anymore. I just was happy to be here for everyone with my sister. I can't do this with her anymore. Yahweh, Yahweh, I want y'all to know I can't stay. And I was so happy to see Krishan leave. I never wanted Krishan to come the fuck back. So when her and potbelly ass Marsh got in that fucking Yukon, I was like, God bless and good night. Yahweh, Yahweh, we never wanted you to stay. So girl, go on about your fucking business, right? So then Natalie shares with the rest of the girls. She was like, listen, tomorrow's performance need to be serious. Y'all gotta take this serious. New York is a tough crowd to impress, and we want to let them know we about our motherfucking business. So all that getting drunk, coming in here sweaty, musty, and coochie stinking, coming in here feet dirty, coming in here drunk as a skunk and toppled over, coming in here having seizures, smiley, scamming your card. We not doing none of that. Biggie, shave your beard. Lex, take off the Jordans. What's your name? Gretchen, Gaines, drink 10 insurance tonight. Rolly, skin routine. Tinka, skin routine. Like she just was getting everybody together. She was getting everybody. Listen, you exfoliate, you wax. She was having everybody, she was getting everybody together, right? And I was here for that with Natalie, because that's another thing that's kind of a little bit irritating me too, is y'all look like some dirty bitches. No, Yahweh, Yahweh. Lord knows, I mean that with listen. Tifa, she fucking told them that. See, you dush. You need some boric acid capsules. You, like, she just gave them the bit. Y'all get y'all, and I was here for it because number one, like she said, not only are we going and performing and all of this and all of that on tour, but we're also on TV. So some things y'all just gotta come on, do better. Do better. I'm not here for that. Do better. Rolly. Okay, girl. Okay. So then she was like, listen, she was like, we have a boutique here in the city and they've offered for us to come there and do a little shopping. So I was a little confused, Natalie, because you was making it seem like the boutique was telling y'all to come there and go shopping because the stuff was for free. If everybody had to pay for the stuff, Natalie, is fucking 5 million boutiques in New York City. Why they had to go with that one? You should have just said my friend has a boutique here. But let me give y'all a fun fact about her friend. Her friend. Why are you laughing, Stephanie? Her friend name is T Styles. Let me tell y'all something about T Styles. I know about T Styles because remember I told y'all, Love and Hip Hop. I should have really started doing commentary on these shows a long fucking time ago because I've been on Love and Hip Hop literally since the inception of the show. So way back, I can't remember what season it was in, but the season that Remy Martin was getting married to Papoose when she came home and they was having a formal marriage. I mean, no, I'm lying. The season that Ra Ali was getting married. And Remy was trying to help Ra Ali with her wedding. I don't know if y'all remember, but Ra Ali had hired a girl. I don't know what T Styles was there to do though. I don't know. I don't think it was a style Remy. I think it was something like decorate the space or something. And when she got there, her and Remy got into it. And Remy said, "Cause I will slap you." And she was like, "I'm sorry, bitch, who?" So I always remember her from that. I think she worked with Cardi too. So that's who boutique that was. T Styles. I like T Styles. She dressed very, very nice. I like T Styles. So I was proud to see her business getting featured on Zeus. That was very, very nice. And apparently a lot of celebrities fuck well because you see when Tommy came in, Tommy was like, "Hey T, this my girl." You know, Nat was like, "This my girl." Yada 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 yada. So yeah, if y'all go back and watch that Love and Hip Hop, you gonna see her and Remy get into it because she was like, "Cause I will slap." And she was like, "I'm sorry, bitch, slap who? I don't give a fuck how many years you did in the penitentiary. You slap me and you won't slap another hoe." So it got a little ugly. I like T. Yeah, she called the little T. Yes. Tifa, girl. Tifa, you won't win no war every year. Tifa watches these shows down, girl. That's my good up sis right there. So anywho, Tinka was saying to them, and make sure after you exfoliate and wax and double cleanse and all that, that you use a boric acid pill, and you might need to dish because we don't want to stay coochies up here. Biggie, I want to tell you something. I want to tell you something right fucking now. I want to tell you something right now. Number one on the list, I know that you might think that you can put up a facade and fool people, but nothing about you says actress or actor for that matter, right? So whenever you feel something, and again, I can identify, that's why I know, it shows up on you, right? And although you try to hide it, again, it shows up on you. It's so funny because I was telling a coworker that when I was trying to give them some friendly advice, I was saying to them, like, I can identify with that behavior because I'm the same. And whenever I feel something, it shows on me. And Biggie, you're the same. So when Tinker came out with Somebody Box Be Bumping, you instantly, first of all, you was 9 people away from her. So it didn't even look like she could have remotely been talking to you. And even if she was, you didn't even know how to pretend. So you felt, who you said Box be thinking, bro? You been seeing it all day. Biggie, what the fuck you care for? What do you care for? What do you care for? But I believe you be a little rank, Biggie. Something give me you be a little rank. I don't know. So I don't want to hear those, you wash your pussy the Dominican way. That have nothing to do with me. Something give me you be a little rank. I'm not clear. But anywho, girl, there's ways to get rid of that. So so she was saying all of that getting all riled up. So Summer was laughing because Summer was like, this bitch. Summer, you are a cat hole. So anywho, Summer was like, Biggie, gone, girl. It's you. Because what you getting all hot for? So Summer was like, Biggie was like, no, it's you because you've been next to her all day. And she said, so Biggie and Summer started having a back and forth. And Tinker went to confessional was like, listen, I just was playing. It's not that deep. Like, it was a joke. Y'all got to relax. Anyway, Natalie was like, listen, I'm letting y'all know y'all got to be sober tomorrow. Y'all can't be drunk and toppled over. Like, these are serious performances, so y'all can't be doing too much. Dolly was in a confessional saying, absolutely not. I'm getting drunk as a skunk because I got to get this thing wet so it can flow properly. I know the fuck that's right, Dolly. Now, why is my brother in See, you see how the fights get started? Nobody don't listen to me. My brother, look what he's saying in the chat right here. I'm starting with Biggie. How am I starting with Biggie? I ain't start with Biggie. Biggie is a little rank and a little musty and a little tangy. She had to be. She got too offended about a comment that was made way across the room. Which you get mad for? So I believe you might have been a little tangy and left your coochie in the bathroom after you peed. And Tinker came in behind you and you know she know. So every time she bring it up, you feel a way about it. It is what the fuck it is. Don't get mad at me. Shit. It's remedies for that. I can help you. Anywho, so Natalie was also telling them that some bad girls, crew girls is going to be there, the old heads. They was girl, Tanisha, okay, girl, I'm not here for it, but okay, they was going to be joining in a few of the performances, and then she also announced that Tommy was going to be a part of the performances as well. Tommy, girl, Tommy, you are reality TV platinum, girl. I'm not gonna lie, Tommy, you low key up there with Hoseline, girl, cause the way that you could really, the way. Girl, I love you, girl. I love you. And don't give your ass some motherfucking drinks. You is diabolical, girl. You should be getting paid a lot of money for what you do. Because I love it. And it's just who you are. That's why I love it even more. Miss Carlene said a couple of the girls look like they don't cleanse good. So now they say Tommy gonna be on there, yada yada. On the tour bus, Teki is talking about her and Krishan drama, and Tinker was like, "Listen, I hear all of that, but we trying to embark on a new journey." Krishan then left her and Potbelly Marsh, let them go on the trip because she not tripping with DJ Scott no more, and we got things to do. So we need to pray to make sure this is a safe journey and we continue to get that money because I just had another baby and I ain't got no time to be losing no checks. Tinker, come here, Tinker, mama, Tinker. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, mama, right? Again, it could be hormonal acne because you did just have a baby, so you might be going through some postpartum. So I definitely don't want to take that part away. What I will say is that if that is the case, I think you need to stop putting on the makeup and treat that first, because putting the makeup on top of that skin looks absolutely terrible. It looks terrible. You went viral because of that. So my suggestion is, if it is hormonal acne and you got to work through it because you just had a baby, how about you just go fresh face until you get that part together? Because when you lay that on top of that, you look like a fucking Nestle Crunch, Tinker. And I was the fuck over it because you's my good up sis. And I love you made them hoes pray and get God in their life for a minute. Stop being so drugged out and sexed out and violent. So I was here for you, girl. I love that for you, right? So they go into T-Styles store. Her store name is the Icon NYC. And Bobby Lights was there, right? And T-Styles was there too. Bobby, I don't know who made you the fashion police. And I want to say something about come here, Bobby. Come here. Bobby, I want to say one thing. And oh God, please, Jesus knows. God, listen, this is a serious thing. I'm not playing. I'm being very serious, right? Bobby. Now they had said, Bobby, I didn't say it. I don't even know if I believe it. I'm just saying this is what the word on the curb, whether you know it was word on the curb, because you was Tasha K the fuck, you was knocking Tasha K the fucking knees out when you heard she said it. They said your blood was a little dirty, Bobby. They said your blood was a little dirty, and the word on the curb was you had the house in Virginia, right? Now, again, I don't want to say what nobody's stats is, so I can't say, but I will say this. This is what the fuck I will say. I worked for 8 years. I specialized in, I worked in the building to house the HIV and AIDS patients, right? So I worked there for 2001, 7 years, 2001, 2008. I worked there for 7 years, okay? So I'm very, very familiar. Stop laughing, Tifa. Don't make me laugh. Bobby. Check the levels. That's all I'm going to say. Check the levels, because a certain... Okay, never mind. We're going to leave that one alone. Y'all listen, I'm just letting y'all know. Okay, Bobby. I don't know. Did Tasha K lie or Bobby? Okay, never mind. We're going to go past that. Anyway, so Rolly digs on her ass and makes all the purchases for the girls. And then Biggie stayed back because she wanted to find some jeans big enough to wear for her performance. Girl, I can't, Biggie, oh my God, can I stand you? Because see, that's another part of it, right? You see what you did? You waited till everybody left and you tried to stay back to see what you could fit. But then you'll sit up there and say to them in the confession, big Dominican, confident, I don't give a fuck, I'm fat and I'm fabulous. So what the fuck you hiding and waiting till they leave and all that till you get your fucking shit? Girl, get your shit in front of them. I don't like no fucking, no confidence having big bitches. That irritate me. Like, come on. If you got it, flaunt it. Girl, I know you want it. What the fuck is you acting scared for? If you gonna be acting like this, bitch, lose some fucking weight. Because I told you, I thug that shit the fuck out. So I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, what did you know? Girl, no. I know it's ways to make it work. So I don't want to hear that shit. I'm over Biggie ass anyway. So anyway, she stays around to try on garbage pants and garbage bags and shit like that. So then Tommy comes in. Tommy girl. Now, Miss Colleen, Tommy is a person I would be hanging with. Like I said, I could stomach Summer a little more because she's young. Tommy is too old for the shit, so I would be hanging with her, but I'm not gonna lie, I love watching her reality TV. So anyway, she comes in, and again, you can see my girl's lit up. You can see she lit the fuck up. Tommy body look good too. So when she walks in, she like, hey, T girl, da-da-da, aka. So Biggie was like, well, where you been all day? They said you were going to be performing on the show, da-da-da. So instantly, as soon as Biggie asked Tommy, any motherfucker think Tommy got annoyed. She's like, man, what you mean when I been all day? I was working. The fuck, I want to preface this by saying what I don't like is, number one, I'm not acting like the way that Tommy treats Biggie is right, but I'm also not oblivious to this is what the fuck Biggie signed up for. Because soon as Tommy met Biggie, that's how she was treating her. That's why when she brought that shit out, she brought out in the end. I was like, Biggie, shut the fuck up. But okay, we're going to get there. So anywho, Biggie, she starts saying, she starts talking about the Tabby situation too. She's like, you ain't see what the fuck happened last night? Like a fucking gorilla Scarlet tried to jump on me and assassinate me and take me to Brownsville, and I was not here for that. So I'm still a little hot and heavy about that. And then all day I was working, I was with the production team, leave me the fuck alone, right? So Biggie begins to reiterate, she's like, listen, you need to be on time tomorrow because Natalie said this is serious. So Tommy was like, oh, this what the fuck we doing, Biggie? This what we doing? So Tommy start annihilating Biggie. Listen, bitch, you don't tell me what the fuck do. I show up when I show the fuck up. I leave when the fuck I want to leave. I'm with a whole production team, bitch. I don't need you to tell me what the fuck I'm supposed to be. And on top of that, that's another plunderer to my... No, that's not a plunderer, Tommy. But we'll figure that out at a later date because I told you last week it's a plethora. But we'll get there, right? So anywho, she was basically cursing Biggie the fuck out. So now Biggie is saying, well, why are you talking to me like this in front of these girls and you embarrassing me? Biggie. Biggie, bring that fucking wetsuit you was looking for over here. No, no, no. She been embarrassing you since she met you, bitch. Since she met you. So don't wait until y'all in front of other, because that's what she kept saying. We don't even know these girls. So it's okay for her to embarrass y'all in front of the girls y'all do fucking know. She shouldn't be embarrassing you at all, because you shouldn't let her talk to you like that from the fucking beginning. But what your ass is, a big ass, lurch ass herb, Beauty and the fucking Beast. You know what? Let me calm down. We gonna get there. We gonna get there, right? So she started trying to tell Tommy Tommy's embarrassing her. And again, I'm with Tommy. Tommy was like, bitch, I'm talking to you how I've been talking to your motherfucking ass. And I'm definitely gonna talk to your nut ass right now because I think you playing in my motherfucking face. So like I said, bitch, I'm gonna say what the fuck I said. I'm gonna do what the fuck I do. And don't fucking play with me. And furthermore, Biggie, you trying to show the fuck up because you know you don't even be reiterating nothing to me. You don't be reminding me of nothing. You just stay quiet and give me a motherfucking check and hope I let you eat my motherfucking coochie. So since you want to bring that shit up, bitch, you ain't no star. Why the fuck did she say that? Biggie was like, where you see that, bro? Like, where you going there? All this bullshit Biggie started to fucking fall apart about. And I'm looking like, Biggie, please, girl. But like I said, that's how she been talking to Biggie from the fucking beginning. And Biggie, we gonna get there. So anywho, so now she like, okay, well, listen, she started cursing Biggie out. And then on top of that, when y'all leaving out, she was like, oh, Biggie, I see you walking behind her begging, and Tommy and walk in front of you threatening. She was like, I shut up, I slap the shit out you. See, that's what I mean about when you let motherfuckers, when you let one thing slide, it's electric boogie woogie or yoogie. And see, that's why things like that could get said to you, Biggie. But you know what, you going, girl, because you growing your beard out. You ain't got nothing to say. Anywho, the lady returned back to the house and Rolly is hosting the house meeting. Like I said, they trying to let Rolly slide into Natalie's spot. And I like the way she's sliding in because she was trying to make the house meeting more of a positive vibe. So I could like that. She was putting a positive tone on it. They all started commending DJ Scott for the strength not to slap the dog shit out of the Rock. But that wasn't the courage, that was the fear that allowed her not to do that. Let's be clear. And on top of that, what I also love though, but they did say you need to start taking up for yourself. You need to start, I hear all that, she's like, that's the best that I can do. And that's what I say. You ate Krishan pussy for a lot of years. You shouldn't let her put her hands on you. You gotta expect more for yourself, sugar. So again, like they always saying, and I agree with, I don't give a damn how strong you trying to be. Don't let nobody put their fucking hands on you. Now you bugging the fuck out. So then Bobby was there and his jaws was sunken in. And I told y'all check Bobby levels. I'm sorry, I have to say what need to be said. Y'all check Bobby levels. So Bobby was like, well, who else was in the show and why they not here and why they wasn't la la la. So they started naming all the people in the show. They named Tommy. So he was like, well, yeah, where the fuck is Tommy? And then they started telling him how Tabby pulled out her Livonia and Mother Gassing on her, and I didn't like it. Tabby, go back home, girl. So anywho, Biggie comes in. Her and Summer get into like a little tiff, right? Because Summer was like, Biggie. In the confession, she like, girl, go and find some business about yourself. Get out. Summer is a fucking troublemaker. Summer is a troublemaker. So I was there, a kid in the cackling, right? So then Biggie started to rehash the whole Tommy Boutique situation, right? So I'm just there with my eyes on the back of my fucking head, like, Biggie, shut the fuck up. Because again, like you said, so you rather that she didn't say all that shit she said to you in the boutique because you didn't know them girls, but she could have said all that to you back at the house. You're a weird ass bitch. Anywho, Tommy walks in. So now when Tommy walks in, she hear Biggie rehashing it. Again, my girl lit up. She drunk. She lit up. So she like, I'm one motherfucker who get over shit quick. Like, I ain't think we was going to be back here to talk about this shit. And you know why you didn't think that, Tommy? Because you don't give a fuck about Biggie or her feelings. So whatever you said to her didn't matter because you knew she was going to take that shit on the chin because she's so bloodthirsty to be your friend. And Biggie, that's your motherfucking fault because you perpetuated that from the fucking beginning, especially by the shit you just revealed, and I was mortified. So anyway, Biggie feelings was really hurt that Tommy didn't think she was a star. She said, remember you told me 3 years ago that I was a star. And Biggie, Biggie. And then let me tell y'all what Biggie said. And I almost broke my motherfucking 75-inch TV and slammed my fucking fireplace on the floor. Biggie said that when she got her first bag from Zeus, she split it with Tommy. Biggie, you wanted that coochie bad. You wanted that coochie bad, Biggie. Biggie, you want what? And then they was trying to say, I saw somebody saying that they think that because at one of the auditions, Tommy is who gave Biggie the ticket. No. Tom, you Biggie, I'm sorry. I regret to inform you. I want to tell you something. Biggie, when you was younger, you paid to be in the in crowd, and you also paid people not to bully you. I see what you did. I see what you did. I see what you did. That's how you became whoever you thought you was in Rhode Island, wherever the fuck you came from. You paid. You paid how you weigh. You paid how you weigh. I believe you paid for your man. I believe you tricked on everything and everybody to be accepted. And that's the sad thing about you, Biggie. And it annoys me because that's the stigma surrounding plus size people. And I want to speak up for that community because I'm here to motherfucking tell you, I'm not letting nobody dig in my motherfucking check. Absolutely not. Absolutely. Why would I need to split my check with another girl on a show who's also receiving a check? I don't give a fuck what she gave me. But I think that you want to keep her off your ass and keep her on your side. And you also feel like she's popular and she's a star and you wanted to be accepted by her. You needed that validation. And that's what the fucking problem is. And that's why you want to be friends with people like Taseki and Anna, because you feel like Anna is popular. You feel like Taseki won't bully. If you're friends with her, she won't bully you. And girl, you just have to stop. This has to stop. This has to stop. Because as long as it continues, that stigma will forever be put on people who are plus size. This is what they do. No, everybody motherfucking do it. I remember having this conversation. I said, let me explain something to you. I didn't see skinny bitches digging a person take care of their motherfucking niggas. Low self-esteem ain't just solely dedicated to people who are plus size. No, baby. No, I've seen some of the most beautiful women in the world suffering from that condition. You know, so Biggie, I just was over you. Your beard grew right there. And then you trying to want smoke with Sapphire and Summer and all these other motherfucking people to deflect. And I was over your big back ass. I want you off the show in every crop top you wear. So anywho, next to you know some ladies outside pull up in the truck. Harper, who these hoes? And next thing you know, them hoes, they didn't really show what they did, but they showed when the black truck was pulling off and my girl Tommy was in it with her tongue out. Yeah, gang. Tommy the cause of people. This show is a key and a cackle. A key and a cackle. A key and a fucking cackle. I really enjoyed Baddies. It was very, very, again, it's always funny to me. It's always funny to me. All these people are characters. So it was good. Miss Carlene said I was plus size and I didn't give a damn if you like me or not. You know, and it's so crazy. And Manny said, did you see the video when Tommy and Bobby was in the club and Bobby tried to kiss her? She pushed him hard and said, he trying to kill me? Oh, my God. Miss Colleen said Biggie should have kept her big mouth shut. Yeah, no. See, that's what I mean. I'm telling y'all, Tommy, what's his name? We got to check the levels because, okay, girl. Okay. So moving right along, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget to hit the thumbs up on the video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the video. We got to talk about, before we talk about Married to Medicine, let's talk about some current events. Let's talk about some lit at 6 stuff I seen. We're going to go through that quick. I think I got like 2 or 3 on there now. So one of the things I have here is, I don't know, what's the... Hold on, y'all. But yes, I was like, oh my God, these people is crazy. Watch your mouth. But Baddies is so cute. So it says here, prosecutors claim multiple witnesses agreed to testify that Little Durk slid for Vaughn by allegedly planning and funding an LA hit. Rapper faces decades in prison. Oh, my nephew. Neighbors. Federal prosecutors say they have several witnesses lined up who are prepared to testify that Little Durk was not just aware of a deadly Los Angeles shooting, but allegedly played a major role in putting it together and paying for it. If you can recall, authorities say the case centers around the 2022 killing of Lil Pop, who was shot and killed near Beverly Hills gas station. Lil Pop was the cousin of Quando Rondo. Oh, I remember Quando Rondo was acting a damn fool about this. Prosecutors believe the shooting was retaliation connected to the 2020 death of King Von, a close associate of Durk, and claim tensions between rival camps never cooled down. According to prosecutors, witnesses are expected to tell jurors that Durk approved the plan ahead of time and stayed involved behind the scenes. The alleged They allege he helped organize travel, communication, and logistics while promising money once the attack was carried out. The witnesses will reportedly describe how Dirk was able to be away from the actual shooting while still keeping control over how it unfolded. Prosecutors say this testimony helps explain why others allegedly followed orders and took part in the violence. Dirk was taken into custody October 2024 and later charged in federal court. He has pleaded not guilty to all accusations. If a jury sides with prosecutors, Dirk could be looking at decades behind bars in federal prison. Oh, my nephew. They said he would slide for his homeboy. That's yeah. It's a lot. 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 Another thing I read is said, oh, see, sometimes they will delete the links. Because they said a Rochester mother charged with manslaughter after driving off while her 16-year-old son clung to the hood of her car during an argument over a cell phone. Teen suffered catastrophic injuries and was taken off life support after a month. Oh my God. Neighbors, this is heartbreaking. 38-year-old Anika Khanna is facing second-degree manslaughter charges following a crazy incident involving her 16-year-old son, Kyrie Gibson. According to video, Khanna drove off while Gibson was on her vehicle hood, resulting in him becoming critically injured. Investigators claim the mother and son got into a heated argument inside their home over the teen's cell phone. During the dispute, Connor reportedly left the house and began backing her car up the driveway. That's when Gibson ran outside and jumped onto the hood of the vehicle in an attempt to stop her from leaving with his phone. Video evidence showed Connor driving off at a high speed while her son was still clinging to the hood. Moments later, Gibson fell from the moving car and slammed into the pavement, suffering catastrophic injuries. Gibson remained hospitalized for nearly a month before being taken off of life support. Oh my God. What's this new thing with parents killing the children or the children killing parents? This was another one I saw. This is crazy. 15-year-old charged as an adult after allegedly luring an Uber driver to his home and killing him on New Year's Day. Police have identified the victim as Cesar Tejada, a 58-year-old father of two from Grayson, Georgia, who was shot and killed in a roadway, authorities say. According to investigators, Christian Simmons, 15, was riding in the backseat of a vehicle when he opened fire on Tejada and then fled the scene, leaving him in the road. Officers responding to this call found Tejada suffering from a gunshot wound and pronounced him unalive at the scene. Police later located and detained Simmons near his home. Due to the severity of the crime, he has been charged as an adult with murder. Oh my God. The circumstances leading up to the shooting and a relationship, if any, between the suspect and the victim remain under investigation. What the hell is going on? What is going on? 6ix9ine just turns himself into the feds on Aiden Ross's stream to begin his 3-month jail sentence, where he'll be housed alongside inmates such as Nicholas Maduro and Luigi Maggioni. Oh, the Medicaid man. What the hell is going on? Yes, this was some of the stuff that Miss Carlene said he should be charged as an adult. Mommy can't help you now. Yeah, I don't know. And then also too was like, what is going on? Like, what is that when you were a teenager doing things like that? Okay, last but not least, I know we talked briefly about this and it looks like it's more deets on the story. I don't know if you guys remember. I have brought up, I don't think it was this Christmas. I know it wasn't this Christmas, but I'm almost sure it was last Christmas, but I don't know if it was last Christmas or the Christmas before last. But when a young lady on Steinway got shot because she was in a car with a guy and they were saying it was a whole setup, and then they got the people that set it up, and one of the people that set it up, was a woman, and it seems like everybody is caught now. So let's see. Oh yeah, this is great music. So hold on, let me see what I said. How do you see? Oh, it says, you know what it is too. I think it's happening too. Women are more intrigued. On July 18th, as to Harris, the prosecutors announced that NYPD Commissioner Jessica S. Tisch announced that today Smith, Chelsea Harris, aka Ms. Chin, have pled guilty before U.S. District Paul Judge E for their role in orchestrating a shooting that killed Clarissa Burgos, an innocent bystander. Harris pled guilty on June 26, 2025, and is scheduled to be sentenced on November 6, 2025. And Smith pled guilty yesterday and is scheduled to be sentenced on December 8th. Two other defendants on September 15, change of plea hearing as to Jalissa Bartholomew held on 9/15, sentencing set for 1/13/2026 at 11 a.m. On September 29th, McBean's lawyer filed to strike the death penalty bid, citing the Fifth and Eighth Amendment and King versus Arizona. Ring versus Arizona. On October 20th, the U.S. Attorney's Office filed a redacted copy of its Curcio letter about Chelsea Harris, including that McBean wrote, "Make sure nothing illegal on your phone. Go through camera roll, delete out recently deleted, and clear internet search history." Then more than a page redacted. Oh my God. So it looks like, from what they're saying, this is terrible. More details have recently come to light in the Jeezy Moolah murder for hire case. His co-defendant, Chelsea Miss Chin Harris, sentencing is November 6th. Another co-defendant, Jalissa Trophy Bartholomew, changed her plea and pled guilty on September 15th. Also, the feds released evidence of messages received by Miss Chin from Jeezy Moolah saying, "Make sure you do yada, 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 yada." These young people is crazy. Mandy said, "I don't like Ada Ross." These young people are fucking crazy. Oh, they go Tommy. Or they said Tommy went live addressing Biggie, Ashley Washington, and Lemuel Plummer. She claimed that she was paid $400K for Baddies USA and made it clear Biggie was never her friend. But says she still treated her well, took her shopping, and answered calls when she needed someone. Tommy says she's tired of being made to look like the villain and alleges Ashley produced the girls to paint her as late and problematic. She also says she's ready to see Ashley about it. Who's Ashley? Let's see what Tommy said.
Friend. I never said that, bitch. But I did present myself like a friend because I'm a real bitch. I did. When I motherfucking took you shopping, when I gave you a ticket, when you first got on Baddies, that was me. That was me. They gave you your ticket. That was me who took your ass shopping. That was me who answered the phone even when I was not on the season and helped you talk you off the ledge, bitch. When you was crying about this and that. Like, you're not finna make me out to be no badass person, and I'm tired of y'all doing that. I'm gonna speak up for my motherfucking character because I know who the fuck I am, and people that know me know who the fuck I am. Fuck you, bitches.
Oh, shit.
The fuck is you talking about?
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass too.
Oh,
and
shit.
Play with me, nigga. You say one motherfucking word, you too, nigga, and I don't give a fuck, nigga. Stop motherfucking playing with me. I'm sick of y'all motherfuckers, man. Let's take down Tommy. Yeah,
let's take down
We
Tommy.
finally got her. We finally spent $400,000 to have her here for 30 days. Let's take her down. Let's assassinate her character. Let me get the fuck off my live, nigga. Fuck off my motherfucking live, nigga, because I told y'all motherfuckers stop playing with me, nigga. It's up now. It's up now. It's up now, nigga. And you know that whole ass, she do this shit on purpose. She do this shit on purpose. Lamel, since you're here, put Ashley on a motherfucking live, nigga. Put Ashley on a live. She the one that's creating this motherfucking traction right here. You got a problem with me, Ashley? You had a problem with me since Love and Hip Hop. You can laugh all day, nigga. I'm telling you, nigga. Ashley is the reason that these hoes. Why would a bitch say I'm late, Lemmy? Did I have a schedule? Was I supposed to be around them hoes? And you already know how we rock and how we give it up. So don't let me tell the truth about this shit. So Ashley is the reason. Ashley is the reason that this is being reported like this. And all them hoes just fall suit and do whatever the fuck they motherfucking told, baby. They do whatever the fuck they're told. Oh, say this, say that. Now, you don't like when I come on here and tell you how scripted this shit is. I'm not your best friend. I never said.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, Tommy has spoken, so we know how she feels. Okay, But we're gonna see how this shit go. We got one last review. We're gonna review. We're gonna talk about Married to Medicine. And then I'm gonna let y'all lovely folks go. But I could not come on and not do my first lit at 6 of the 2026. Even though I was late. Please hit the thumbs up in the video. Ladies and gentlemen, please hit the thumbs up on the video. Like I said, I don't remember what number this was on Married to Medicine. But basically, it starts off with Eugene and Toya discussing about the debate that happened last night and everything that took place at their ditch work day or something party. I forgot what it was called, right? And one thing I can say, well, first of all, let me say Eugene said exactly what I said last video. Eugene said, because I want to resolve this because I don't like when Toya mad at me. I know you don't. I know you don't. And that's why I was saying, I wasn't saying it was right how Toya was speaking to Eugene, but I was saying that another one, he just like Biggie, he's a glutton for punishment. He allowed her to do it, and then when she get an attitude, he don't want her to be mad, so he start kissing her ass. Absolutely not. So he said exactly what I said in my last review. But anywho, I do like the way they do marriage. I do like the way they do marriage because he went and he called her down and they decided to talk about who went wrong where. And that was nice. That was nice. And shout out to Eugene for being a Howard University grad. I was like, all right, HU. I was here for that. Okay. So then we see the new girls click up and they have a kids' play day. And Angel and Mimi came over Brandy's house, right? Brandy got a lot of little kids. I was like, mm-mm. It was like, how old are you? Two. How old are you? Four. I think it's like four of them, and nobody was over like 8 or 6 or some shit like that. I was like, yeah, these too many little kids at one time. I wonder, was it two sets of twins? I don't know. So, anywho, when Mimi arrived, she only has her daughter. So Brandy's like, where's your son Stevie? And Mimi was like, girl, we can't bring Stevie to every payday. Stevie getting over here biting up walls and slamming TVs now, and I gotta start buying more 80-inch TVs, and he busting kids over the head, and I gotta start paying hospital bills. And absolutely not. She was like, so certain times I got to leave Stevie on home so he can be dealt with accordingly, because I can't be trying to have girl time and peeking over my shoulder because he might stab one of your kids. So they was like, oh, okay, got it, right? Only thing I don't like about that is, and again, Mimi, don't laugh, Tifa. Mimi wasn't intending to talk bad about her son, but I just wonder if in 20 years when you can go back and look at this, would you be happy that your mother, you know what I'm saying? Like, I probably would have refrained from saying all of that and said something like, oh no, he had to do something with his dad. I wouldn't have shared all of that, me personally. But okay, girl, if he's gonna be over there eating lead, let him stay the fuck on home, right? So they start talking about Angel and her dating life, and she just started saying, well, basically, I don't really choose well. That's why I look like shit keep going left, right? And then Mimi brings up Toya and Eugene and the housewoman, how she felt like Toya was deflecting. So then she said that Toya had vampire energy and that she lives in Toya land. And she said, can you play Juicadora's Delulu or whatever? Mimi, now wait now, bitch. Now wait, you ain't gonna play too much on my good up sis head top Toya. I love Toya. So then in the next scene, Simone meets up with her sister, Carmen. Good Louis bag on Simone, girl. You ate that, right? And Sister Carmen looks good. Sister Carmen looks good. I like their dynamic, right? She was just saying that's her best friend. They're very close. She talked to her about everything. And then she brought up the spat that her and Michael had, right? Good Chanel earrings. Sister Carmen, you had some good Chanel earrings. So when she was talking about the spot that they had, meanwhile, back at their house, Cecil was also meeting up with his brother. His brother just moved to Atlanta. And he's newly divorced. His brother name is David. He looked just like Cecil too. They so cute. So brother David was basically saying, I hate divorce life. This is not for me. I need a woman. He was like, and Simone called me in an uproar when y'all went through that. So if she called me, I know she's pissed. And he basically was telling Cecil, he was like, listen, he was like, these boys gonna get on and become grown men and go and have families of their own. And you sitting up here trying to be the almighty advocate for them, but when they go on and they have moved on, who's gonna do that for you? He was like, so I'm not saying your wife is 100% right. I'm not even saying y'all can't disagree, but you have to find a way to find a medium ground so y'all can be on the same playing field and put up a united front. He was like, if you fuck around and be out here like me, you gonna feel away. Miss Carlene says Simone is tired of the three men. I'm sorry. When her son said that, I would have jumped over that table and knocked his ass out. I know that's right. So Simone was also Simone gave some good insight about why Cecil is the way he is, which I totally understand. She was basically saying like Cecil grew up in a household where his father ruled with an iron fist. So he vowed that he would never be that way with his sons because again, I want my boys to come talk to me and I want them to feel comfortable with me. And I think that people don't understand there's a balance. And I grew up in my household seeing that balance. So it worked, and I could see the difference in that balance when my dad wasn't there anymore, right? Because he's not there to do his part to balance this whole situation out. That's another conversation we have on another live. I just said that to say that, Cecil, we understand the type of parent that you want to be, but you also have to be respectful and supportive of the type of parent that Simone is as well, which is everything opposite you. And you need everything opposite you to make this situation work. That's in any situation. Opposites attract. I'm not you, you're not me, but we're working together as a team to make this work. And Auntie Simone was just basically saying she don't feel like they're a team. She does not feel like they're a team. She was like, she feel like she worked so hard, and well, no, Cecil was saying we worked so hard to make sure the boys don't have to struggle the way we did. And Cecil, come here. Come here. And Aunt Carlene just led it with saying it's not Cecil money, it's Simone's money. I was going to say that Cecil, I would agree with everything that you're saying about, if if you work so hard and all that. But when Michael was saying that stuff like, I have a mother who can do this and that, and Simone is saying how she work her fingers to the bone to provide, at no point is you jumping in saying, well, listen, I am too, or this involved. You just sitting there like they telling the truth. So if you're not contributing, now how dare you say about how hard you worked? So if you are contributing something, those times on the camera would be the times you need to say something. So maybe you need to correct him when he said, we have a mother who, no, motherfucker, I'm here too. Or when she's saying things like, I'm working my finger to the bone. No, you're not, because I'm help. Like, you need to speak up, because it just looked like you were simp that sitting there just like a third son collecting the money and spending $60,000 on a card. And you look just like the third son. So, and that doesn't look good. And you telling it to your brother and not Simone, or to your brother and not on camera, definitely don't look good. Okay, so Simone starts crying, and she was telling her sister, like, the boys are not considering her and she is tired. And I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, whatever award they give for TV shows, the Daytime Award, the Emmys, and the NAACP Award, I think it should go to Reality Star of the Year, Simone Whitmore. I'm sorry, Simone Whitmore. Because at the end of the day, she's putting all her family business on the floor. This is stuff that you handle in-house. She's saying, no, 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 I'm going to put it out there so the rest of the world can know and see that this is what really can go on in a marriage or whatever situation you in. And you can do what you need to do. Right. So I was appreciative of that part of it. Right. I was like, Simone is definitely giving her all, showing a lot of her family dynamic. I think she should be rewarded for that. Right. And then they show Quad and King packing for Ghana for a third round of egg retrieval. And then King started talking about being practical around the IVF process and if it doesn't work and yada, yada, yada. And while I totally understand being practical, because I'm here with King with that, you want to be realistic, so on and so forth, right? The other part about that is conversation y'all should have been having before y'all thought about doing this part of it, not conversation that y'all having when y'all already in the process. So I was confused about that too. I was like, okay, we'll see how that goes, because I think y'all should have been talking the way you're speaking now before y'all even embarked on that journey. Another thing is Quad and King. It didn't give me romantic, we want a baby because we in love and the baby will complete us. It gave very transactional. Like, you said you would be here with me. You said you would hold my hand through this. It almost sounds like she wanted to say as a friend. Like, I don't get that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just didn't get that. King and Quad, I don't know, but okay. So in the next scene, they show Simone is hosting a Build a Bag event. And from the tension over them calling Heavenly Bag fake and all of this and all of that. Good Gucci hat, good Gucci, no, good Gucci, everything in that confessional on Simone. Love the tights, love the top. You look good. You look good. You look young. You look youthful. You look violent. You look with it. You look paid. I was here for that. Love those Gucci tights. Right. And then Heavenly and Mimi ride to the event together, and Heavenly shares what happened on the text thread, right? So I was a little confused here because I thought we was talking about, hey, who left a fake bag here? And then the argument started. I didn't know the argument pretty much started way earlier than that, where, y'all was throwing jabs at each other and it looked like somebody just felt like the other person took it too far. So she was saying that it was a Father's Day thread, and Toya reached out to say, hey, happy Father's Day, ladies, and tell all your husbands the same, and blah, 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 and blah, 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 right? So then it was like, okay, well, when she said that, when she said, to y'all tell your husbands and your fathers, Heavenly came on and said, well, make sure when you tell your man that you tell him on camera. And then she said, because she's always embarrassing him there. And I don't disagree with Heavenly. I don't disagree with Heavenly. We'll be pitched to tennis, bitch. We'll have the circus. So I do not disagree with with Heavenly. It's just that, again, like they said, right messenger, right message, wrong messenger. Girl, shut up, because we don't care what you got to say, right? Also, Heavenly, come here. You own a beauty supply store, right? Absolutely not. Now, again, in your confessionals, yes, but everywhere else, you have to do better with your hair, lovely. That looked crazy. That looked absolutely crazy, right? Contessa, no, no, mm-mm, no, mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Contessa, I fought for you to come back, and Contessa, now I'm willing for you to go. Contessa, okay, Contessa, girl. The wig, no. The outfit, no. The confessional wig, no. Like, okay, Contessa. Okay. So, Scott is hosting the fellas at his house. And I noticed Uncle Cecil wasn't there. It was uh Dr. Daddy, what's Jackie husband name? Him, the big man, Damon, and Scott. Well, I guess Uncle Cecil hanging with his brother now. I guess he can't be bothered. Who knows? So, anywho, the bag making event starts, and Toya start shading Heavenly and saying about the fake bag, and don't you know, and can you tell the difference, and all of this, and then Dr. Heavenly cursed Toya the fuck out. Her interview said, and her confessional said, you don't own nothing, you ain't got nothing, and you won't be nobody, bitch, with all of them bags. And she went ham on her confessional, and I understand both parts of it. I understand that celebrating education and growth and evolution is a beautiful thing, and we don't want to celebrate mediocrity, but sometimes you have to meet people where they are. If this where they are, you have to leave them. I would hate to leave a person the same as I met them, but they have to be willing to move forward. Okay. So then they start making their bags, right? And back at the Metcalf Manor, Eugene is apologizing to the fellas for Toya's behavior the other night. And then he tells Dr. Damon that Heavenly is stressing Toya out by making comments about me and our marriage. So Dr. Damon was like, well, how you and Toya relate to one another, that's between y'all two, right? And then Curtis jumps in. And he was saying basically a lot of times we see Toya publicly attack you, and we never really see you clap back or do anything. I felt like what y'all both did was deflect Curtis and Dr. Damon. Dr. Damon, you didn't want to address that Heavily be on some bullshit. So you trying to make it seem like it's okay for her to say these things, and it's not. And then on top of that, with Curtis, you want to get your shit off about Toya saying you pulled her on the lap and humped her and dumped her, which you did. You did pull her on your lap. That's exactly what you did. So I think y'all was trying to jump Dr. Eugene where really he couldn't get his point across, and it seemed like he got a little like, so I don't know if he really got it there, right? But Damon says, well, you know what? Heavenly hadn't said anything directly to you. And Eugene said, no, she said it about me. Right. And they just got to figure this out. They got to figure this out, and they got to leave them husbands out, because that's the most important part I see. You got to leave these husbands out. And Scott just there wiping off invisible stains on his pants. He said, "Cause bitch, I'ma act invisible because I know I can't say nothing heavily because I don't want to bumble with Damo because I'm trying to make music and I know he make beats and one day we might be a power couple making music all over the world getting rich. So I'm not gonna say that, but I know Heavenly is a potty mouth, disrespectful asshole because she played with my marriage. But I'm not gonna say anything to you. That's normally what I get from that, right? What else is happening? Dr. Daddy, that's what he said. He said they the problem. We need to just go on. Yeah, I don't understand what happened. The Father's Day text first or the bag text first. That's what I was confused about. And then they started up arguing at the bag event because of course, Toy's gonna bring up, yeah, you had the fake and this, that, and it caused an argument. And Brandy is in a confessional reading heavily. I like that Angel is confronting heavily face to face, like, no, 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 we need to fix this. And everything else is working. We just got to get that situation to work, right? So, and Dr. Heavenly gonna do what the fuck she want anyway, right? So that's why they in a confessional tell her shit instead of telling it to her face. So Heavenly and Toya start going back and forth, and then Dr. Jackie was like, "I'm over it. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough." And that's another thing. One thing about Dr. Jackie, she will make excuses for Dr. Heavenly and pretend like she understands where everybody else coming from, and that's not fair. But listen, that was the show. Toya looked beautiful in her motherfucking confessionals, and she called BS on Jackie. Took nobody through no sin. Ain't nobody through shit. She just a crazy ass bitch. But anyway, in any event, ladies and and then in the next preview of the episode, they're gonna show Quad crying to King about Abia. And we're gonna have to watch this the whole season. I'm not gonna watch. I do not care about cause IVF journey. God forgive me. But even if I did care, I do not want to see her crying. I really don't. I really, really don't. So she gonna spend this whole season begging Greg for what? Begging King for what Greg was begging her for. The only thing that I'm gonna say is, what's a day when the tables are turned? What's a day when the tables are turned? Wow. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs the fuck up. Thank you for tuning in at the first lit for 2026. More to come. I got some. Oh my God. I can't tell you. I said I'm not announcing my plans prematurely. So you guys will just see when they drop. Just know that this month we're gonna do something big to celebrate 5 years anniversary of Dear Deja. Dear Deja will be 5 years old either the 21st or the 20th of this month. Right? I have to figure it out. Okay. But in any event, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thank you guys for tuning in. I miss you guys. Let me know if you like 7 as opposed to 6 better. You keep me posted. Enjoy your evening and be safe. Mwah.